Welcome to Andy Gaming episode 4. Justin here, and today we are back to talk about the anime game Hokuto no Ken Shinpan no Sōsōsei Kengō Retsuden. Hopefully, I pronounced that right. Japanese listeners and people who speak Japanese, let me know how my pronunciation was. I probably boxed it. But for my English listeners out there, this translates to Fist of the North Star Legends of the Centuries and Savior. This is a PS2 game that was released in 2007 by Sega, and of course, you can always correct me if I'm wrong. I believe this was a Japan exclusive. This game did not make it over to the states, as far as I know. If it did, just correct me in the comment section. Much appreciated. So, Fist of the North Star is one of those animes that's just a staple when it comes to just weekly shonen jump characters. It is one of the most iconic, more influential of the bunch. And to this day, I still watch it. Me and my friends still talk about it. It is such a great manga, such a great anime. If you never watched the original film, make sure to do so. But let me just give you a brief overview of Fist of the North Star for those who are not really into it or who have not really heard of it because you wasn't born at the time. Fist of the North Star is was first appeared well, the manga first appeared in the Weekly Shonen Jump in 1983. It's set in a post-apocalyptic world ravaged by nuclear war. The story follows Kenshiro, the successor of the deadly martial arts technique Hokuto Shinken, as he battles various warlords and villains to protect the weak and the innocent. The series became a phenomenon in Japan, known for its brutal violence, philosophical themes, and memorable characters, and of course, Kenshiro's famous catchphrase, "You're already dead." So, how does this game hold up? What does the game really entail? And what is it about this game that I wanted to put in anime gaming? Well, one, I never really got a chance to play it till now, and it various modes, as you see: arcade versus computer versus two players, training, survival, history, and those are the modes that you can do. So, let me give you a quick preview of the arcade. You have various characters for the Fist of North Star universe, and this is a 2D fighter with a lot of 3D elements when it comes to the backgrounds. Well, I will say the sprites are 2D, I should say, and it plays very well. Just to talk a little bit about the gameplay here, the gameplay is very simplistic, but also offers you, I should say, a little bit of a variety here. The game is easily accessible, it's designed, but yet allows you to really unleash devastating combos, signature moves. The Hokuto Shinken techniques that Kenshiro is able to embody are recreated for the game. You can also execute these techniques and deliver some over the top finishers, which it plays. I would say the closest thing when in terms of gameplay, I should say how it plays. It's very similar to Budokai 3, I would say in terms of control scheme. I wouldn't say it's as refined as Budokai 3 was, but I would say it's still serviceable in terms of what they did with the game. You're able to play as various characters from the Fist of the North Star universe, and one thing that I say is really lies to the game's strength is that each character has their own fighting style. Kenshiro's fast with precision strikes, as you can see, and then you have people who use brute force, such as Raul or Jaggy, and those people play various ways as well. Especially Hart. Hart's a big dude. He's not as fast or agile, but he makes for it in power. So there's things like that that I thought very works very well, such as Ray has a different type of style, fighting style than Shin. Toji, yeah, I think it's Toji. Yeah, Toji has a different fighting style. So it varies from it, but I'll have to say, while the combat system is faithful to the source material, it's not without its flaws. The game over time, the mechanics, some people could feel like certain fighters are a little unbalanced. AI can range from very easy to beat depending on who you choose to just straight up massacre. So you might have a fast player that has more speed and that could just mop the floor with somebody who's not as agile, but it's more of strategic. That's where strategic elements come into play. So you have to know when to block, you have to know when to move, and they have this thing called boost mode. You have auras as well. So the more damage you do, your aura gauge fills up, your boost fills up, so you can really get the upper hand on players by unleashing more special attacks and deadly attacks as well. And it's pretty solid. I've been enjoying my time playing this one right now. I'm having pretty much fun. I'm learning more about the combos and how to play. Like I said, it is a little bit of a learning curve, if you, especially if you've been playing more modern gaming, fighting games. But this one is a learning curve too. But once you really learn the master the blocks, the boosts and the auras, and the difference between the God Fist blows and things of that nature, you're gonna have a fun time with this. Now let's talk a little bit about the presentation. The presentation is really good. I think the voice acting plays a really good role in this, because the Japanese cast is the original actors, and they do a really good job of just really bringing in that type of aesthetics and bringing in that type of sound that we're used to Fist of the North Star. Don't listen to me, just listen to just to how the music is and how the game and sound design is just in general. So let's check it out.
手合わせ願おう。そんなに早く死にたいか。The time of retribution. Battle 1. Decide the destiny. 探したぞ。てめえに会うために地獄の底から這い戻ったぜ。わざわざ殺されるためにか。The time of retribution. Battle 1. Decide the destiny. 岩山両山派
As you can see, the sound does a really great job of capturing the spirit of Fist of the North Star. I also want to talk about the graphics to finally end this video. I love the use of the graphics here. Character designs are 100% straight from the page of the manga and from the screen of the anime, just from the body dimensions, just the way the lighting is, as you can see here. SEGA did an excellent job of really just capturing the essence of Fist of the North Star here. And just the graphics alone, just the background, use of colors, it feels just like you're reading the manga. It feels like you're watching an anime. It does a great job, especially with nice cameo appearances from Julia or Yulia, depending on which version you've watched. I love the way the words pop out, just the lighting, everything. It's a gorgeous looking fighting game. Frame rate had no issues with it. It's a fast paced game. It has some really good combat. It's definitely something I would say, if you can dust off the PS2, if you can find yourself a copy, might want to check this one out. It's a stellar fighting game, even though it takes a bit to really get used to the controls, as I'm still learning. If you can see from my trash gameplay, I was like spamming buttons here. But it does its job. It really makes you feel like you're playing Fist of the North Star. If it was just really like from battle to battle, blow to blow. Like I said, gameplay wise, a little mixture of Dragon Ball Z, Budokai 3. You could throw in a little bit, I wouldn't say Street Fighter, but maybe another game from fighting game from Capcom. And there you have, that's pretty much how you would describe the Fist of the North Star game. And really enjoyed it. So definitely want to check this one out if you get a chance. This is Justin from Otakus and Geeks.com. This has been Annie Gaming episode 4. Did you get a chance to play this game back in the days? What did you think of it? Comment below, let me know. If you like what we do here, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Helps out us here at the channel a lot. Helps out the algorithm. And thank you for watching Otakusandgeeks.com. Peace, love, and happiness. More Annie Gaming episodes coming your way. I'm going to keep doing a deep dive of PS2 games, and then I'm going to move on to another system of finding more anime games. Might be doing the 16-bit era, maybe an 8-bit era. So stay tuned. Or if you even have some recommendations that you would like to see, give me an anime game and I'll try to get my hands on it to check it out. Comment below, let me know. And as always, peace, love, and happiness. I'll catch you on the next one. Later days.